Welcome to Design Builder. If you can't see the whole tutorial screen, you can increase the viewing window size by scrolling down to the bottom right of the screen and using the Fit to Screen button. The purpose of this tutorial is to introduce you to the Design Builder user interface using an existing building model. During the tutorial, we will introduce you to Design Builder's opening screen, loading an existing model, Design Builder screens and tabs, orientation and axes, view controls such as zoom and pan, navigating between levels, and finally the help menu. Further information on the topics covered in this tutorial is available in the comprehensive Design Builder help file. Design Builder's opening screen shows previous project files at the top here and Design Builder templates in the section below. Component libraries and template libraries will be discussed in a later tutorial. The Program Options shortcut at the top right of the screen indicates that Energy Plus is selected as the analysis type. The information panel is displayed on the right hand side here. To load an existing model, you can use the traditional Windows methods via the File menu or the toolbar, or you can double click an existing file on the screen or select it with a single click to highlight and then click the link in the info panel here. The menu options and toolbars are displayed at the top of the screen in the familiar Windows format. The options and tools available will depend on what you're currently doing in the model, which will be highlighted in later tutorials. The Layout tab in the Edit screen is where we create the model geometry using the drawing tools. The remaining tabs at the top of the Edit screen are where the data is entered for each aspect of the model. To the left of the Edit screen is the Navigation panel, which allows us to identify and select specific areas of the model. To the right of the Edit screen is the Info panel, which is only visible when learning mode is switched on. It provides useful options and guidance relevant to the selected operation. See how changing the level gives additional info panel content relevant to that level. The info panel can be minimized or switched off if desired using Program Options. By unchecking the tick box here and confirming with OK. The size of each panel can be changed by left clicking, holding down the left mouse button and dragging the bar like so. I'll minimize the panel here to maximize the size of the edit screen during the tutorial. Below the Edit screen, clicking the Visualization tab produces a rendered view of the model. You'll see that this is a really useful tool in later tutorials, helping us to check things like internal geometry and shading from external objects. The Heating Design, Cooling Design, Simulation and CFD tabs below the Edit screen enable us to calculate heating and cooling plant sizes, undertake simulations to determine thermal and energy related performance, and to undertake CFD analysis on the building or specific parts of it. At the very bottom of the screen, the status bar here provides general information relevant to the current tab in the screen above. Design Builder uses a 3D modeler, and what we see when we look at the Edit screen are the three axes showing the X, Y and Z directions. The X, Y and Z axes are coloured to assist identification. The X axis marker is red, Y is green and Z is blue. When we get to demonstrated drawing processes, you'll see how these colours are used to indicate when object perimeter lines are parallel with these axes. Solid lines indicate positive direction along the axes, and the dashed lines indicate negative direction. The north arrow indicates model orientation, and the north-south direction is parallel to the green y-axis by default. The orientation can be changed at site level, in location, site details, here. A number of visual navigation aids are available to improve productivity whilst modelling the building geometry. Some common building orientations and planes can be viewed using the View Rotation drop-down list here. The Dynamic Orbit function allows you to interactively change your view direction. After selecting Dynamic Orbit, press and hold the left mouse button and move the mouse to orbit the model. New users unfamiliar with 3D modelling may find it helpful to return to the plan or axonometric views after rotating the model to help ensure that subsequent modelling is done in the correct plane. Using the zoom command, we can zoom in or out by moving the mouse cursor up or down whilst pressing and holding the left mouse button. On most computers, you can also zoom by scrolling the mouse wheel when the cursor is in the edit screen. The Fit to Screen option optimizes the size of the current object in the edit screen. Using the Pan option, press and hold the left mouse button to pan around the edit screen. You can select an area of the screen using Zoom Window. Left click on the first corner, hold down the left button and choose the area to zoom into using the standard Windows click, hold and drag technique. Cancel the Zoom Window command using Escape. Buildings are constructed from blocks in Design Builder. Each block can be further subdivided into separate zones using partitions, with each of the zones having surfaces such as walls and, where relevant, openings such as doors, windows and vents. The navigation panel provides a hierarchical tree diagram which enables us to select a level in the model, i.e. site level, building level, block level, zone level, which can be expanded to surface level and ultimately to opening level. Alternatively, we can move down the levels by double clicking on the model in the edit screen. Note that when navigating within the edit screen, one click only highlights the level. You must double click to actually move to the level, i.e. block level, zone level, surface level and ultimately opening level. Move back up the levels using the navigation panel. For detailed information on options and functions, there is a comprehensive help menu included within Design Builder. The help file is accessed via the internet by default, but if you wish to ensure help is always available, regardless of internet availability, it can be set to local access in Program Options. Here. An internet connection is required on first use to download the help file. We hope you found this tutorial useful. Further information on these topics can be found in the comprehensive Design Builder help file and other tutorials, which are available to help you develop your modelling skills using Design Builder.